You little babies need a lesson on self-caring and how to just love yourselves, because I'm telling y'all, them messages was just so negative that I really just want y'all to learn how to love yourselves and to basically stay uplifted. I know the pandemic has been hard for some of y'all. Maybe it's the whole being on the internet and y'all having to do like remote learning. Maybe y'all just frustrated with just having to be cooped up in the house. My son, last I checked, he was outside playing. Y'all have got to stay off this internet. It's like a big old trap for like little children who don't have parental control or don't have adult supervision. It's just a huge trap for children. Grown-ups is even getting caught up with being on the internet right now. It's just not safe right now. So basically what I'm saying is y'all need to find y'all a little self-care routine. For me personally, it's me washing my hair, me doing a hair mask, me exfoliating my face, just basically just loving myself and just finding like really positive affirmations, things to just like help change my mood, because it helps, right? Nobody wants to sit cooped up in the house all day, stuck behind a computer screen all day. Nobody wants that. And y'all need to learn the lesson on being peer pressure. Y'all should not be, I know this is the age where it starts. Usually it's probably teenage years where it starts for y'all. But y'all need a lesson on peer pressure. It's okay to say no to things. You don't have to say yes to stuff just to feel like you're about to fit in. Most of the time, you saying yes to something that's really a no is not you about to fit in. It's about you're about to make a choice to take everything that you were raised to do, everything that your parents told you to do, and you're about to go against it. Big advice. Don't ever go down the path that your parents told you. If your parents told you not to do something, you better off not doing it. Don't stray off that path. Okay? It's always very important to listen to your parents. This is exactly why I'm on my child's account right now, because my son made a decision to say, I'm tired of the stress. I'm fed up with these messages. Mom, help me. My son gave me his account. I did not ask for his password or anything. He literally just gave me it. Okay? He literally logged into my phone and gave me all of this information. And I'm telling y'all, I am not pleased by some of these teenage behavior and activity in these messages. It's very hurtful. Very, very hurtful for a child that is going through so much. Even if he wasn't going through so much, it is not okay to be bullies. It is not okay to be peer pressure. It's just, none of this behavior is okay at all. I would never okay my child to be a bully. If Isaiah has bullied anyone, or if Isaiah is anything, Isaiah does have people in his life that is going to force rules on him, even if he doesn't like rules. Rules are put in place to keep you guys safe. And some of this activity that was going on in his messages was not safe at all. You guys are giving out very important information. I am so glad that you guys were really talking to him, right? Because it could have been a creep on the other end of this. You guys were really talking to my child, and that's fine. But what's not okay is when his uncle literally left you guys a voice message. That is literally a grown man leaving a voice message telling you all to stop. So that means you guys not only did not listen to an adult figure, he's very grown. What happened if he was a creep? You guys are giving out very important information. You guys are talking about siblings. You guys are talking about your age. It's not safe. Unless you guys really went to school with these people and you have really met these people and you guys are in the classroom with each other and exchanged information in the classroom where an adult was like, it's okay to exchange social media accounts, then it's safe, okay? But if nobody okayed this, then you guys I would advise you guys to stop, because it's not safe. And one of the little girls even admitted that she really don't know my son. She met my son through another child. Well, honey, and you were by far the meanest of them all. Like, her messages was very mean, okay? And she don't even know my child. What I'm telling you guys is, you guys have got to start loving yourselves. This is the perfect age to love yourself. You young ladies your bodies are about to start changing. Y'all need to learn how to love yourselves. Go look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are, tell yourself that, hey, I am loved. I am worthy. My time is worthy. Me being alive is worthy. You guys have got to love yourself, because if you love yourself so much, you are going to put out positivity. And I'm telling y'all, I'm asking y'all if y'all were unhappy, because the stuff was so negative. I'm wondering, are you guys happy? Are you unhappy? Like, my concern isn't just my child. My concern is, what's y'all's mental stage right now? Because I know where he's at mentally, and I'm telling y'all, my baby is stressed. He's tired. Anytime my child come handing me his social media account and logging into my phone and wanting me to have access to his social media, I'm gonna tell y'all, that's always a sign of help me. Okay, my son was looking for a rescue net, because these messages had got so out of control. He was getting in trouble, I'm sure, with his uncle, because he had logged in. And then it's addictive behavior. If you got to sneak and do it, it's probably a no. If your parents aren't aware of what you're doing when you're doing it, then I can almost guarantee you that it's not the behavior that should be on display. You guys should be on social media behaving how your mothers and your fathers have taught y'all how to behave. Social media is not a circus. You guys are not performers, so don't get on here and start performing. You guys need to act like y'all have parents who, if your parents was to log into your social media, like I did my son's, I logged into his social media and I was not happy. Okay, I'm not pleased with his behavior, y'all's behavior. I'm not happy with none of it. All of it is trash to me, as he would say. Mom, that's trash. Okay, well, all of it is trash. All of it. So, go outside, get y'all some fresh air. Go enjoy being a child. Stay youthful as you can, because all you got is now. You're only going to be a teenager once. Don't rush growing up. Sex at the age of 13, I'm not going to condone it, but my son is very aware of how to protect himself, which I'm very happy that he mentioned protection, because my God, you guys don't need to be on here playing a dozen. If you won't say it to the person's face, don't say it at all. Okay? If y'all not going to go around telling people to their face how y'all feel, don't do it in messages, and don't do it in a social media post. Because what's going to happen if the real person gets behind these posts and some of these statuses and some of these messages? Or what's going to happen if you get an ignorant mother who is ignorant, right? And, show up and show out for their child? You can't be upset, because some of these messages, I'm telling you, a bit much. it was a bit much. If I was where I was a few years ago, I would not be on here too happy to even have a conversation with you children. Okay? But all I'm saying is y'all have got to try harder. If you can't say it to the person's face, don't post it. Don't send it in a message. Okay? If your parents or your grandparents are going to get on your social media and have something to say with some of the stuff that you guys are posting, don't post it. Don't post it. It's not worth it. Because all that's going to happen is you guys are going to get in trouble, and it's going to set off a whole little argumentative battle between you and your parents. And I can guarantee you the goal is never to argue with your parents. Nobody ever wants to argue with their parents or be disrespectful to their parents. So just don't. I'm not angry with nobody. I don't hold grudges. A few of the little girls I did block, but you know, some of them I did unblock. However, I'm not worried about my son having any more issues because he's not even allowed to be on social media. Like, he's allowed to be on the internet for school, but it won't be no more social media for him for a while because this was extreme. Okay, y'all were talking about guns and drugs and sex, and it's just, oh my God, everything that I stand for and everything that I've been promoting as an advocate for the youth, because I am a youth advocate. Okay, I'm my children's advocate. I am a youth advocate, and so basically, this is a no-no. Like, you kids should not be playing with guns. Guns are not a toy. Guns don't have no bullets. They don't have eyes. All it takes is for you accidentally holding a gun and you accidentally pulling a trigger or you accidentally taking the safety off. A gun is never a toy. You guys should not be holding guns, and nor should y'all be holding them and bragging about it. To know that my child held a gun, I'm not happy with none of that. And then you guys are on here talking about y'all getting high. Y'all getting high off of what? Y'all better be getting high off of life. Y'all better be getting high off of positivity. Y'all better be so happy that y'all feel so up in the clouds. Otherwise, you guys should not be getting high off anything. I'm not promoting y'all talking about y'all getting high. I'm not promoting y'all talking about y'all holding guns. Nor am I promoting y'all discussing having sex. No. Ain't nobody ready for any of the consequences that come with opening your legs or any of that. None of y'all are. Y'all are only 13. I can guarantee y'all ain't none of y'all ready for that. Y'all think sex is just the thing to do, and it's not. It's not going to make you popular. It's not going to put you in the in crowd. It's not a big deal. It really isn't. It's just a whole bunch of emotional battles that you guys are not ready for. Y'all's little minds and y'all's little bodies cannot handle having sex right now. It's a no for me. And I've told my child that. However, he is a boy, and so he is very protected. He knows how to be protected. I will say that. But he will not be pressured to have sex with you guys. Do not put that pressure on him. His job, his only job, is to go to school and make good grades. Because look around. We are living in poverty. And poverty means a lot of us don't have a lot of money. And y'all busy talking about this child is a ragamuffin. I can guarantee you my child is not a ragamuffin. Now, I don't know what was going on where he was, but I can assure you his parents did not raise him to be a ragamuffin. So if his clothes aren't up to par to where y'all standards are, I'm sorry to say, but you guys are not buying his clothes. And if y'all look at Isaiah, Isaiah's not a little boy. Okay? He's not this little micro-sized, little micro child. He's a pretty healthy boy. He's pretty healthy, with pretty healthy feet and pretty healthy height. He's a very healthy child. Okay? He's not a little boy. And when you have a healthy child like that, it costs a little bit more money to keep him clothed and some of the fashionable things that you guys are into. That don't mean you pick and prod at what he don't have. Because he might not have that fashionable outfit that just came out a few weeks ago, or the fashionable shoes that just came out a couple of days ago. He might not have that, but that boy is very educated. And that's all I care about. All I care about is his brain right now. He don't need to worry about his clothing. He don't need to worry about what shoes he have on. All he needs to worry about is what grades he's bringing in. Because mommy don't have a lot of money. I don't. And he knows that. So his job is to go to school and get them grades so he can go get a scholarship. Because my baby got big goals. And you guys are not going to tempt him with this disturbing behavior. That's what we're not about to do. He's not about to be tempted here. I need my child to focus on that school. Isaiah is a very educated child. He is usually used to making honor roll. He holds his grades down. And to hear that he has slacked off and he was doing anything other than making honor roll, I am very unhappy with him right now. And to see these messages, I now know where his mind was focused on. It's easy to be tempted to do the things that your peers is doing. If this is the stuff that you guys are doing, I really would like to have a conversation with your parents. And if I can't have a conversation with your parents, then you don't need to be messaging my child. Y'all need to go love yourselves and stop bringing down your peers. Isaiah's a very nice kid when he wants to be. And for the most time, all he wants is to make friends. And if you guys aren't trying to be his friend, then y'all really should not be messaging him. Really, not right now. Do not message him. I am so serious about that. It broke my heart to see him open up about his dad passing away. And for some of y'all to say some of the hurtful stuff that y'all were saying to him. I could cry for that child myself. I'm not happy with that. Y'all talking about this boy being a ragamuffin. Do y'all know how hard it is to take care of a little boy who just lost his father? That's a very true statement. He was very open and honest with y'all about that. And y'all talking about his clothes. Is it possible that he's struggling right now because all he has is one living parent right now? Y'all never took that into consideration. And he was very open and honest about that. I'm very hurt. I'm very hurt. So if y'all's parents won't get on this and speak to me, then I will ask y'all to stop messaging him. Because I would really love to talk to some of y'all's parents and discuss some of this behavior. Very unacceptable. My child is not y'all's punching bag. He is not. If you are full with anger, you need to go find you an outlet. Isaiah will not be your outlet. He will not. Y'all need to go find y'all something to do. Talking and abusing people on social media is that's not it. Find y'all a different outlet. Thank you. Excuse me.